hall was roaring. The numbers were final. And then the camera found one face frozen in silence. In that breathless second, history didn't shout. It whispered, and everyone felt it. The Spring Festival Gala 2026 was designed to be flawless. Every second calculated. Every spotlight rehearsed. Every reaction expected. This was the night where perfection ruled. Until perfection cracked. As the ranking screen began to glow, tension thickened the air. Across Asia, across Europe, across living rooms where fans leaned closer without realizing it. This wasn't just another ranking. This was the pulse of the public, measured live. Names appeared, applause rose, hearts raced, and then, the final reveal. Top 1 most popular performer. The name echoed through the hall. Wang Yibo. The eruption was instant. Thunderous cheers, overlapping screams, real-time engagement counters exploding past 1 million. This wasn't momentum, this was confirmation. Yet the most unforgettable image of the night wasn't Wang Yibo smiling under the lights. It was the camera cutting away, finding Xiao Zhan, and everything changed. Xiao Jean didn't react the way the script would expect. No immediate applause, no practice smile, no polished composure. He paused, a fraction of a second, but long enough to be felt. His eyes stayed forward, his lips pressed together. The noise of the hall faded behind him. In an industry built on control, this was raw, unfiltered, human. Fans caught it instantly. Screens were replayed, clips slowed down, frames dissected, not to accuse, but to understand. Because what they saw wasn't rivalry. It wasn't disappointment. It was recognition. Those inside the industry know something outsiders often forget. Numbers like these don't happen overnight. They are earned through years of trust, consistency, connection. And Xiao Zhan knew exactly what this moment meant. Not just for Wang Yibo, but for the era they are living in. The silence wasn't empty. It was heavy with meaning. Within minutes, the moment broke free from the gala hall. It didn't wait for official broadcasts. It didn't need subtitles or explanation. It moved faster than schedules, faster than geography. Across continents, screens lit up in the dark. Fans replayed the same few seconds again and again. Not because it was dramatic, but because it was honest. A single unguarded pause became the emotional center of the night. Xiao Zhan standing still while the world around him celebrated. No gesture exaggerated. No emotion corrected. In an industry where reactions are often choreographed, this one wasn't. And that was exactly why it mattered. Comment sections filled with recognition, not conflict. People didn't ask, why didn't he clap faster? They asked, did you feel that too? Because what spread wasn't controversy. It was resonance. The clip became a mirror. Fans saw sincerity. Industry watchers saw understanding. Artists saw acknowledgement. And slowly, a collective realization formed. This wasn't about one person winning. It was about witnessing a shift. Wang Yibo's presence that night wasn't loud in words, but overwhelming in impact. Every metric aligned. Every reaction confirmed it. And Xiao Zhan's pause became the quiet proof that everyone in the room understood exactly what was happening. The Spring Festival Gala has always been more than a show. It's a barometer, a reflection of where public attention truly rests. That night, the energy in the hall changed the moment the ranking was announced. Not subtly, not gradually, instantly. Seasoned performers reacted before they could think. Eyes widened, bodies leaned forward. Instinct over professionalism. Wang Yibo didn't need to explain himself. The crowd already had. The data had already spoken. The silence before the cheers said everything. And within that charged atmosphere, Xiao Zhan's expression became unforgettable. Not because it was dramatic, but because it was restrained. There was no competition in his eyes, only comprehension. The kind that comes from someone who knows the weight of the stage. The years behind every number. The invisible labor behind public trust. That expression didn't contradict the headline. It grounded it. Two artists. One moment. A shared understanding that couldn't be scripted. This was not a clash. It was coexistence, a recognition that greatness doesn't always demand reaction. Sometimes it commands stillness. And in that stillness, the gala captured something rare. Authentic industry respect, witnessed live. When the lights dimmed and the program moved on, the moment refused to fade. It followed fans into the night, into whispered discussions, into quiet reflections before sleep. People didn't remember the ranking first. They remembered the feeling. This isn't a story about who stood higher on a list. It's about who was truly seen. Wang Yibo was seen by the numbers that surged without hesitation, by the audience that chose him in real time, by the silence that followed before the cheers erupted. And Xiao Zhan was seen too, not as a rival, not as a comparison, but as a human response in a room built for perfection. Moments like this don't ask to be analyzed. They ask to be felt, because history doesn't always announce itself with noise. Sometimes it arrives softly, in a breath held a second too long, in applause that feels heavier than usual, in silence that carries more truth than words ever could. And those who witnessed it will remember